Welcome to the Special Education Inner Circle podcast. I'm your host, Katherine Witcher. If you sit at an IEP table, you belong here. For over 25 years, I've been helping parents, teachers, admins, and therapists build IEPs that work in the real world, and I can't wait to help you. Let's dive in. Summertime presents a golden opportunity to foster growth and development through experiential learning. Of course, traditional academic settings always have their place, but summertime is the perfect time to recognize the power of hands-on immersive experiences in a whole new way. Summertime is a great time for our special education parents and teachers to truly collaborate on what is possible, what kind of experiences could be possible to help boost self-confidence and really facilitate holistic development, the kind of development that is truly not possible inside of our school buildings. It's time for us to look at what is available to help engage a child's senses, to help them explore their surroundings and interact with the world in a meaningful way that is much different than they are experiencing throughout the school year. Sometimes we're looking for experiences that are outdoor adventures or arts programs or sports camps or specialized programs that are in special interest areas. These all can provide this immersive experience that is rich and diverse and really it goes beyond the confines of a classroom. By participating in activities over the summer that align with a child's interests and strengths, a child can gain a deeper understanding of who they are and what their capabilities are. So often in school, a child is really feeling like they're behind. They're trying to catch up. They're working on the hardest areas of their life. But over the summer, we can find these experiences that, yes, they might be difficult, but it shows so much more strengths and capabilities. I'll be honest, in my family, it's kind of a joke how much I love experiences. I'm always talking about experiences. I love experiences more than I love things. Like when I am looking for, what do I want to do? What do I want for a gift? Somebody says, what do you want for Mother's Day? Or what do you want for Christmas? I'm always looking for an experience. In fact, even my stepson, he's 11, and he kind of made a joke this fall. We went to an apple picking farm and he did the math. He's like, wait a minute, we could go to the store and get a bag of apples for this price. But we went to the apple farm and the ticket price was, he goes, but I know it's all about the experience. And we all kind of laughed. And yes, that's what it is. I love experiences. I love taking this hands-on just approach to applying knowledge because it creates the memory. It makes things stick in a totally different way. So I've been looking for all different experiences, something different that I could bring to you in our disability community of like what is possible that I haven't seen before. I've seen a lot of different experiences. I've seen a lot of things that, through the Down syndrome community. As you guys know, my brother has Down syndrome. He's 45 years old. He's doing amazing. He's had a ton of experiences in his life. I'm looking through all the different organizations and I found something that is completely different that I had never seen before. So I'm going to use this as our example today of what experiential learning truly can do. This resource is called Brendan Sailing. So Brendan Sailing is a program for children ages 11 to 18 for day camp. Okay. And they also have an overnight camp for children's age 14 to 18, and they are focused on using sailing as the experiential learning just environment. And I know some of you are thinking, sailing? Are you kidding me? Like, I don't know, like that sounds scary or that sounds like way far out of our comfort zone. I promise you, when you find an organization who knows how to create an experience for differentiated learning for all different ability levels, the scary things become possible. And I want you to go ahead and look up Brendan Sailing. I want you to see, is this possible for your family? Because it does become a family experience, especially if you're going to travel and you're going to go to where Brendan Sailing's at. So Brendan Sailing is actually over on the East Coast. In July, they're going to be moving over to this really stunning waterfront campus at St. Mary's College of Maryland. Okay, so that's where they're located. And if you're a teacher and you're listening to this, you're like, that sounds like a fantastic summer. I just want to do a shout out and let you know that they are absolutely looking for help with their camp. And if you're looking like, I need to find some work over the summer, but I don't know if I want to do traditional ESY services, go and contact Brendan Sailing, because they are looking for the right staff for Brendan Sailing this summer, because their program is growing. Their program sells out because the experiences are so good. It's the perfect place for you as a teacher to build your experiences as you're helping families in our disability community have their experiences too. So they have this day camp. And then they have overnight camps, and they have this whole sailing experience that teaches everything about sailing. So navigating and teamwork and following directions and safety. Of course, everybody's certified. So everybody knows all the essentials of sailing, they are experts. They are absolutely experts. And that's important when we're looking for experiences inside of our disability community. We need the experts. We need the best of the best. In fact, Brendan Sailing is the best of the best, and they're so good that now they go and they train other instructors on how to do the Brendan Sailing approach. That's how good they are. So if you're thinking, I can't get over to Maryland, but gosh, I wish they had this in the area. There's a place, maybe you're by water, it's drivable too. There's sailing there, but you're like, I can't get to Maryland, but I wish they had this. I want you to contact Brendan Sailing and see, who do you know? Who can you help connect and bring Brendan Sailing's approach to your area? So I'm looking for this organization. I'm looking through them. They're all of the things that they have, and they're checking all the boxes. All the boxes of, are you experts? Do you have curriculum? Is your staff certified? Yes, yes, yes. Are you understanding the true needs of your campers? Are you understanding that, we need to work on their strengths, that we need to make this accessible? In fact, they even make it accessible to the point of they have scholarships that students are not turned away, that there are opportunities for scholarships for this Brendan Sailing experience. It is so important also that we're in this inclusive environment. So although not all of their sailors have a formal diagnosis or an IEP, most of their sailors do. So most of their campers are going to have IEPs. So families, this is important too, because you need to be connected to other families throughout this experience. And I know that Brendan Sailing makes that just part of the experience. In fact, Brendan Sailing is not just about, hey, you need to come to the sailing experience because we can work on this teamwork and this collaboration, all the things that, experiential learning brings, but they have a broader vision. And this was really interesting to me too. They are becoming a thought leader in the field of experiential learning for our children and our families with learning differences. They even have their second annual their Navigating Differences Symposium is what it's called, right? So they're looking at this experiential learning way outside the box, even outside of their own sailing programs, and saying, how can we bring together more experiences? Because they've seen the benefits, they've seen the value, they've seen the opportunity for educators, coaches, and parents to learn and to network together and to share how experiences really take this next level. I talk all the time about how an IEP, it's not just to help kids be like other kids. It's not to help you get closer to grade level. That's not the limit of what it is. The purpose and findings of Ideal Law says that an IEP is to prepare a child for further education, employment, and independent living. Independent living includes leisure activities. This is part of life. Life is about getting out and learning and doing things in a different way. It's about building confidence and leadership skills. And summertime is just an amazing time to do this. This is an extraordinary opportunity to teach life skills at a whole new level with a whole different support team that's going to look at a child in a different way than we kind of look at a child through their education lens. It is so important for us. In the summertime is just a great time for us to bring about these opportunities. We need to look at different opportunities to work on problem solving, decision making, communication, collaboration, and to do all of this while fostering independence, while helping children to step out of their comfort zone, overcome challenges, and develop a positive mindset towards learning. It's so important that we think of this not just as, okay, this is just, we're going to learn how to go sailing. No, experiential learning goes beyond. Experiential learning this summer, I want you to look for something that's going to allow your child, and if you're a teacher, again, if you're listening to this, I want you to encourage the parents of your students, to encourage them to look out and explore some new passions or discover some untapped talents, to really build a sense of self-identity by engaging in activities that cater to a child's unique learning styles, that caters to their interests, that caters to the positive effects that can happen when we step outside our comfort zone. So Brendan Sailing is an amazing organization, and it was checking all these boxes of having this new passion, untapped talents, building the sense of self-identity. They talk all about this on their site. I'll make sure that you guys have the links to all of it. Remember, they do have camps that are happening this summer. They do have some spaces available. I did make sure that they had some spaces available. They tend to sell out, so please make sure that you go and you look at their application process, you look at their scholarships. Again, if you're interested in being staff, if you're a teacher, maybe you're a paraprofessional or a therapist who's listening to this and you're like, I could go be staff there. Like, this sounds like great. I need to get out of the classroom environment too, but I want to, still work with our students who have learning differences. Then Brendan Sailing could be the opportunity for you. I want you to take this summer and make it different. I want you to take this summer and look at this as an opportunity to really shake things up and really create the experiences and the love for learning that we know it's inside every child. And sometimes our school routines can steal some of that love and that joy for learning. Sometimes the pressure at home can steal kind of this joy and this love for learning. But when we get out of the routine and we create new experiences, new things are possible. All right, I'll see you guys next time on the Special Education Inner Circle podcast. Wait, one quick thing before you go. If you enjoyed this episode of the Special Education Inner Circle podcast, could you please leave a review, share it with a friend, or maybe even take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram? Every time you leave a review or share, it helps more parents and teachers find resources they need to help them at their IEP table.